Hello there, good afternoon. It's time for the news update. My name is Bernard. Makadara Police Magistrate Monica Kivuti has died due to injuries she sustained in a gun attack incident while in court last Thursday. Chief Justice Martha Koome, who has confirmed her demise, says the judiciary leadership team, which is currently in a meeting, will issue a comprehensive statement shortly. Kivuti died at the Nairobi hospital where she was transferred for specialized care. She was shot on Thursday afternoon at the Makadara Law Court after she made a ruling in a case involving a wife of a police officer. The magistrate directed the suspect to be detained after skipping court sessions, a decision that did not augur well with the officer, who went berserk and opened fire on the magistrate and others in the courtroom. She was shot and injured in the leg and chest. During the incident, the attacker, Chief Inspector Samson Kipruto, an OCS at the Londiani police station, was fatally shot by a fellow officer who was in court. Elsewhere, two families in the Mtito and Day area of Makueni County are grieving the loss of their loved ones following separate incidences of crocodile attacks in the Athi River. Now, the two people attacked on Sunday and Wednesday. Rose Wangoi now tells us more.
Athi River, which is used for irrigation purposes for crops and domestic water use, has now become a death trap. Robert Musila lost his 6-year-old child on Sunday while they were fetching water. On the other hand, Wambua Mudhama's family is in agony after they lost their loved one here.
Sasa niko na machungu na nazononeka hata kwa nyumba wa mama, na mama pia wananiuliza maswali mingi. Kwani tutafanya aje? Kwani mtoto wetu atapotea hivyo? So niko na maswali na pia nauliza maswali na zidi kuwa na kusononeka kwingi na sina amani, sina raha hata kwa nyumba.
Tuliona vile radicals walifanya, leo hawako, hakuna boat, hakuna yani minsi ya kuingia kwa maji. Kwa hivyo tuko tuku kando ya mto tukitazama tu kwa macho.
Saa 11 ikifika, kabla kuona huyo kijana, tutaweka maandamano.
Kuna huyo jamaa wangu, rafiki yangu ama ni jirani, anafanya kazi kwa jirani, alipita tu karibu na mimi akanisalimia na akaenda kuchota maji ya kukunywa. Na mimi nikabaki mahali nilikuwa nimekaa. Kidogo nikasikia akipiga duru. Kumwangalia niliona ameshikwa na mamba.
Residents of Mtito and Day say they have lost cattle, goats, sheep and donkeys, blaming the occurrence on negligence on the part of the Wildlife Conservation Department in the country. The families are now seeking the assistance of the government and the Kenya Wildlife Service to help in retrieving the bodies of their loved ones who were attacked on Sunday and Wednesday.
Tunaomba serikali yoyote ya county ya national government ikuwe na emergency yenye ina respond to emergency. Hii na tunaona hapa sio emergency, sio response ya ku respond. Nile tu wanakuja, wanakaa na sisi hapa na tunaondoka sote jioni.
Nakuru County is set to host another Limuru 3 conference in July with Azimio la Umoja 1 Kenya coalition leaders from Mount Kenya expected to attend. The meeting is anticipated to unite the Mount Kenya region, even in the diaspora, with Nakuru symbolizing a central and politically uniting location. The Limuru 3 conference in Nakuru is expected to chart the way forward for the vote-rich region.
Nakuru is a cosmopolitan county. Na tunajua hata kule nje ya Nakuru County katika regions zingine pia kule tunawakaribisha wote wakaweze kuja tukaweze
kwa sekta hizo zote. Biashara zetu zinafungwa kiholela, manyumba yetu yanabomolewa kiholela. Kwa hivi watu wa Mount Kenya wana uchungu mwingi na hii serikali. Na ndio tumesema tushikane ili tabu zetu tuzilete na watu wasisikize.
Ukiangalia pending bills ambayo wengi wetu ni wafanyabiashara na watu wetu wengi hasa kutoka Mount Kenya, unapata ya kwamba ni wanabiashara, hawajalipwa na serikali miaka mingi. Na katika hii finance bill wameweka only 10 billion out of 621 billion shillings. Hiyo ni njama ambayo hii serikali imeweka ili kuua watu wa Mount Kenya.
Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua is currently at Kutu's Primary School in Kirinyaga Central Constituency, Kirinyaga County. for the launch of a scholarship for orphans and empowerment program. Deputy President, who has been on a warpath with Central Kenya MPs, led by National Assembly Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah, following his called for 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling crusade on shareable revenue, has pitched tent in Governor Anne Waiguru's backyard. Now, he is accompanied by a host of members of parliament that is led by Kirinyaga Woman Representative Jerry Maina. We have Kirinyaga Senator Kamau Murango and Nandi Senator Samson Cherargei. Gospel artist Bahati is also present. Now, the empowerment program is set to benefit several women, youth, and persons living with disabilities.
There is power in calling the name of the Lord. By the name of the Lord to save you. Now I want just to say, wanatazama Mungu, nyuso zao hazitakuwa na aibu. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Verse 5, verse 6 inasema ya kwamba these poor man. Tunaenda kwa kikao na mahubiri kidogo tu, alafu tuingie kwa 34 verse 4.
Lands and Housing Cabinet Secretary Alice Wahome has announced that the government will collaborate with the private investors in the affordable housing program as a way of accelerating and making it more affordable. At the same time, Wahome has defended, the collection of the housing levy tax, saying it is the highest source of revenue towards building approximately about 250,000 houses annually.
So I want to really encourage you, commit the government to supporting you. Should you have any challenge, let us know where our part we need to play. We will want to be your best partners. At least we need 250,000 units every year. And I mean every year. For us to start capturing the numbers that we need. But even as we say we need 250,000, we have already acquired a deficit of 2 million housing units.
Let's cross over to Nkururunka, that is in Kajiado East, where the residents are crying foul over illegal mining that has closed major public roads, interfered with electricity connection, and caused environmental degradation. Despite numerous attempts by the area residents to seek help and guidance from the county government and NEMA officials, illegal mining has continued. Public roads in the area have become impassable due to the extensive, unregulated, heavy blastings. According to the locals, they are now forced to walk along the risky mines, with motorists totally cut off.
Saa hizi hakuna watoto wanaenda shule juu ya barabara, na hapa ukiona hapa saa hizi hii ndio barabara ambayo inapaswa kuwa tunatumia, na imekuliwa na binadamu mmoja tu. Na sasa tuko na uchungu sana. Hata hapa kwa MCA unaona saa hizi kikingi hata hakuna. So sasa tunaomba serikali leo itufanyie haki.
Ile ingine ni mbarudi, inatukonga kila saa na inatuharibu na mbarudi. Ile ingine ni fumbi. Wakisiaka ballast, wakisiaka adiko na ballast wanatukonga na nini na mamawe. Tukiwa ndani ya mboma.
Nimepiga ripoti kwa Ministry ya NEMA na Ministry ya Environment katika kaunti yetu, na wametoa ripoti, na tunashangaa kwa sababu 2020 mpaka saa hii Ministry ya NEMA ya Kajiado haijafanya chochote.
Women rights defenders in Nairobi have expressed concern over rising cases of gender-based violence in house helps that have been reported in various parts of the city. Speaking during the handing over of a petition to the Office of the Public Prosecutions, that is the Director of the Office of Public Prosecutions, the women lobby group said many women have been subject to mental illness due to attacks that is perpetrated by their bosses.
The DPP himself is very keen on ensuring that justice is achieved whenever there are incidences of this nature or any other incidents in the near future.
The DPP has given directions for the perpetrators to be charged. And we have also have an engagement that we will come in a more progressive space and discuss the challenges that we grassroots defenders goes through in the criminal justice system.
On to some positive news. A Kenyan lady has bagged about 8.3 million Kenya shillings of the Africa Prize for Engineering Innovation for her artificial intelligence AI tool meant to detect pests. Now, Esther Kimani and her team developed the solar-powered tool using AI and machine learning, of course, which enables cameras to swiftly detect and identify agricultural pests and diseases in farms. Kimani's innovation not only provides real-time alerts within 5 seconds of an infestation and offers tailored intervention suggestions, but also alerts government, agricultural officers on the presence of diseases or pests. This contributes to broader agricultural management efforts. The feat brought together over 80 innovators drawn from across Africa.
The inspiration behind this is because I've grown up myself in a farming community and I've seen the effects of pests and diseases on farms. And I had the opportunity to study computer science at the University of Eldoret. And that placed a burden of responsibility for me to also go back and change home. And that's why we're working with smallholder farmers in rural communities.
Street families in Naivasha are now relieved after the launch of a national policy to rehabilitate street families within the sub-county. The launch of the policy by Lake Naivasha Resort in conjunction with Street Families Rehabilitation Trust Fund offers a comprehensive and sustainable framework for addressing the rehabilitation needs of street families with effective support, with well-planned and comprehensive strategies to ensure implementation of the policy towards the realization of the country's vision of zero street families in major towns.
Due to the economic hard times, many people are flocking to the streets. Also, the natural calamities like the recent floods affected people, and many of them drove to the streets. So there's definitely an increase.
According to the budget of the government, the national government, we want to bring together all the multi-stakeholders and ensure that they participate in the issues of ensuring that there is a reduction of street families within our cities, within our towns.
Moving on to economic matters, and farmers, transporters, exporters and traders within the tea supply chain in the country are set to benefit from the introduction of a new supply chain, Lipton Teas and Infusions, and Rwanda Kibeho Garden Mark at the Mombasa auction. The introduction of the Rwanda Kibeho Garden Mark into the Mombasa auction will facilitate cross-border trade and create substantial commercial opportunities for several industry players. Stakeholders within the tea supply chain will also benefit from fostering economic growth and development in the region. The tea industry contributes significantly to the economy, with tea exports accounting for approximately 23% of the total export earnings and employing about 3 million people directly and indirectly.
So rest assures that any movement within the hotel, there's somebody monitoring backup.
It's important for us to start selling in Kenya and Mombasa. It will give us a competitive environment where buyers will hopefully give us the correct price which it deserves. It's high quality tea.
We have a big variety of teas that are from the best to the worst, but we want to get the best teas in Mombasa. This will create more employment, it will create more value addition, because we are able to get every kind of variety of tea in Mombasa auction.
Now allow us to take a very short break. I'm back with much more on NTV at 1. Unasikia? So intros pole ziko zimepangwa correctly. So unaona vile ziko kwa tags. So story 1 ni hiyo ya ziko. Bonga lepo kwa roho. Ziko separate.
Kenya. Twende mbele. NCBA.
Bonga lepo tags. 1 PM sports tags. Bonga lela.
imperfections, blackheads. Try Garnier's Pure Active 3-in-1 Charcoal, powered by salicylic acid and purified charcoal to reduce pimple-causing germs by 99.5%. One product, 3 uses for a pure skin. Garnier Pure Active 3-in-1 Charcoal, number 1 in South Africa. By Garnier, naturally.
Top part title. Just copy that and put that as the title. No, okay, story ya kwanza ni yafaa kwa Mathare. Anza na hiyo Mathare. Anza Mathare, story 2 ni
The
swimming.
moment I feel my pain starting to fade,
Swimming.
it's like I'm going back to myself
Alafu Germany,
on a really good day.
Scotland. Alafu Nuri.
Panadol Extra releases you
Umeziona
from strong
tag?
pain. Panadol, release starts here.
The Global Peace Leadership Conference will convene in
So, number
Kenya
one, Mathare,
from
number
June the
two,
25th to the
Swimming Gala,
27th
number three,
at the
Ghana
Radisson Blue
number four,
Hotel.
Nuri,
This event will gather delegates from Africa and around the world to explore and discuss strategies for promoting peace, development, and cooperation. Engaging policymakers, educators, faith leaders, government officials, and other stakeholders, the conference aims to share sustainable peace-building measures, evaluate development frameworks, and formulate community-oriented actions. Don't miss out. Visit www.gplcafrica.org to learn more and register today.
Let's shift to sports, and Mathare United have secured promotion back to the FKF Premier League after a dominant display against Darajani Gogo, winning by 3-0 in the National Super League clash that was played at the Dandora Stadium. United picked maximum points with ease when Meshak Ochieno opened the scoring in the first half before Ative Kimari and Fidel Atieno completed the win with 2 second-half goals. Mathare received a major boost on Thursday when the FKF's League and Competitions Committee awarded them 3 points from their match against Rainbow played last month after suspended Rainbow official was found to have sat on the bench during their game. The win leaves Mathare second with 79 points, with Mara Sugar taking top spot with 91 points with 2 games left in the league. Elsewhere, more than 100 students from different primary schools in the capital took part in a swimming workshop that was organized at Brookhurst School in Kiserian area, with the main objective being to equip the students with the necessary skills to grow their swimming talent.
Our swimmers, to begin with, they've shown some real determination and confidence through the gala that we've just had today, and we're very proud of what they've done and what they are capable of doing in the future. We believe that swimming is important to help these children find a way to deal with stress, to find ways to make friends, in general, we just find swimming to be a very good sport for our swimmers and our students to shine and just be able to express themselves.
Let's cross the borders in Germany. Coach Julian Nagelsmann said he was quote-unquote very satisfied following his opening 5-1 win over Scotland at the Euro 2024. Now, Die Mannschaft did not waste time to assert their authority as they got their goals trickling in from the 10th minute, with the Bundesliga player of the season, Florian Wirtz, getting on the end of